My felt story. Chanukah. A long time ago, in the land of Eretz Yisrael, there was a beautiful house. It wasn't like your house, and it wasn't like mine. It was Hashem's house. What do you think it looked like inside Hashem's house? Do you think it was very beautiful? It was. It had lots of gold furniture and colorful curtains and a big, beautiful menorah. Everybody loved coming to Hashem's house to visit. Every day the Kohen Gadol would light the menorah. He took a jug of oil and poured inside each cup and light it with fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 candles on the menorah. The light would shine and light up the base of Mikdash and light up the whole wide world. At that time, there was a mean king called Antiochus. He was the ruler in the land of Eretz Israel. I don't like the light of the Jewish people, said Antiochus. He decided to make some strict rules. No more lighting the menorah. No more celebrating Shabbat. And no more learning Torah. He told the Greek soldiers to go into the base of Mikdash and put a Greek statue inside. They came and knocked down the menorah and made a great big mess. And they broke all the jars of oil. It was not pretty. Do you think it was nice to go into Hashem's house and make such a big mess? How do you think the Jewish people felt? Yeah, they were angry and they were sad. And they didn't like what Antiochus and his Greek soldiers did one bit. The Jewish people ran away to learn Torah in caves. They went up to the hills and they hid. They would not let King Antiochus stop them from learning Hashem's precious Torah. Go away. They thought of a way to trick the Greek soldiers. If they heard that a Greek soldier was coming, you know what they did? They would put away their Torah scrolls, hide them in the cave, and play a game of dreidel instead. A brave Jewish man named Yehuda Maccabee said to everyone, "We must stop Antiochus. We must think of ways to make him go away." He gathered some brave Maccabees to help him. At first, the Maccabees were afraid. There are so many more Greek soldiers than us. And they have big elephants. Oh no, how can we chase them away? But Yehuda Maccabee said, if we are brave and remember that Hashem always helps us, we will chase Antiochus and the Greeks away from here. And that's exactly what happened. They chased Antiochus and the soldiers away. Hooray! But when the Jewish people came to the base of Mikdash, oh my goodness, they saw how the Greeks had a statue in there. Oh no! And they had broken all the oil jars. They were scattered all over the place. It was terrible. Everybody came to help clean up the mess and try to fix it. They wanted to make it so it's all shining and beautiful again. But they couldn't find any jars with kosher oil, with a kosher seal on it. They were all tampered with by the Greeks. But finally they searched, and at last they found one oil they found. Oh goody! But it was only enough to light the menorah for just one day. It would take 8 days before they could get more fresh oil. But you know what? With Hashem's help and trust in Hashem, they decided to get the Kohen Gadol back and to light the menorah anyway. And you know what? He did. He took that one jug of oil and he lit the menorah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 little candles. He lit it. And you know what happened? To their surprise, this little jar of oil burned for 8 days. The Jewish people were so grateful and so happy. They couldn't believe it. What a miracle. And we celebrate 2 amazing miracles every year on Chanukah by lighting the menorah. And the two miracles were that even though the Greeks were strong and had many soldiers, oh yes they did, and they had elephants and everything, still the Maccabees won with only a few soldiers. And the miracle of the oil that lasted 8 days until new oil arrived. What else do we do on Hanukkah to remember the miracle of the oil? We eat donuts and latkes, which are fried in oil. And now we'll sing a song. Listen to this. Antiochus, the wicked king, he did to the Yidden a terrible thing. He made the holy base of Mikdash unclean. And besides, he was so mean. That's not fair, the Maccabees did say. And with Hashem's help, they all chased Antiochus away. They found a little shemen, that's oil. It was a sight, and Hashem made it burn 8 days and nights. Now we'll do a dreidel song, okay? I have a little dreidel. I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, oh, dreidel I shall play. Oh, dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I made it out of clay. And when it's dry and ready, oh, dreidel I shall play. I have a little dreidel. I made it out of sand. And when I tried to spin it, it crumbled in my hand. I had a little dreidel. I made it out of air. And when I tried to spin it, it simply wasn't there. I have a little dreidel. I made it out of money. It was so expensive, it wasn't even funny. I have a little dreidel. I made it out of wood. And when it lands on hay, I think it's pretty good. Oh, dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I made it out of wood. And when it lands on hay, I think it's pretty good. I have a little dreidel. I made it out of snow. I put it in the oven. Oh, where did my dreidel go? I have a little dreidel. I made it out of ice. I put it in a pitcher, and it looked very nice. I have a little dreidel. I made it out of fruit. I put it on a platter, and it looked very cute. I have a little dreidel. I made it out of cork. I found it in a toy store somewhere in New York. I have a little dreidel. That was made in France. And when it lands on gimbal, it begins to dance. The end.